The WGL April Pro Qualifier Grand Final between our WGL World Champion Moon and Chaemiko. Not many would have expected Chaemiko to make his way here, an up-and-coming human player, of course, whose name we've known for a long time, but hasn't had his breakout performance just yet, it feels like. He's always so close, he's always right on the edge of making it to the highest level. Is this now his breakout performance that we're witnessing? He is going to be the underdog here, no question, in this grand final. But he has had an impressive run here, winning the previous group stage over Focus, for example, who also was in great shape in this tournament and in the most recent weeks. Just lost to Moon in a very, very close series with 2-3. Moon there eking out the victory just barely. And Chaemiko defeating 1-0 in the semifinal. 1-0 playing some very, very weird style. Lich first, Dreadlord first, Firelord first. Which didn't work out too well for him. Chaemiko there defeating him 3-1. Now in the final. Nowadays we see plenty of humans opting for the fast expansion once again. Hawk is a big fan of this again. Sock is a big fan of this. How does Chaemiko play? Bring in 5 peasants south. I think for the Merc Camp you want 6, don't you? Oh, he's going for the Merc Camp. And 5 peasants seem to be enough for him. Gets the farm ready, so now Shadow Priests can be hired. And that's a great pickup early on against the Keeper of the Grove. With Detonate coming in, gets the experience from the last hit, also drains the Archmage's mana a little. Oh, it's a lot of damage. And the Keeper going into the main right away. Moon realizing the weakness in the main base. Arcane Tower is coming up, but far from finished. Shadow Priest, though, running in towards the main, is going to have the double abolish right away against these treants. 250 damage, right? Yeah, 250. Should use it on the fresh ones here, I guess. I don't know. 1 peasant dies, but most of these treants are taken care of. Across the map, archers and treants are creeping up. That is what gave the Keeper of the Grove list level 2. No entangle used here yet, though. And okay, that was a bit of damage against the economy. Militia forced, 1 peasant killed. But not that much, right? It's all a distraction, though, for Moon. Distraction for the fast expansion, which is coming before any kind of tech. No Hunter's Hall. No tier 2. That's an unusually tidy building placement for a Night Elf. Basically a wall of Moonwells. A moon wall. So, is it expansion time or what? It is. Keeper's right here, though. However, with no mana at all. Berserker picked up by Chaemiko. I like that a lot. Strong unit in the early game. Decent unit throughout all stages. Oh, no water elementals either, though. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's gonna be a lot of damage on this human side. Woo. If this Keeper had mana, this would be really painful. But he really doesn't. Oh, Shadow Priest going towards the second Shadow Priest. Is the first one still alive? Oh, yes. First Shadow Priest is still alive. That is so nice for him. Shadow Meld, Archer. Oh, blocks the perfect position. That's pretty sweet. Expo still coming up. One Archer's going to die for this. Now, the preferred position is this one. So, Chaemiko has to go for that instead. Kind of cool. Kind of cool by Moon. Looks a little more cheeky than useful, though. Especially this one. Alright, Keeper showing up from the south. There's more treants ready, but there's also a Shadow Priest ready and a Water Elemental level 2. So that doesn't do too much. Moon is aiming for the one Shadow Priest, and that one he will claim. 1 peasant as well. 2 peasant. Okay, that actually was pretty nice. Keeper showing up again. Getting 2 peasants and a Shadow Priest. Only losing the single archer for it. That was pretty good. Has the Terenas Staff as well. To quickly juice up again. Oh, and he didn't sip from the moon well with full moon juice. Oh no! The efficiency! Not perfect. AM 3.5 already. That's very early.
A player's forces are under
Did he not
attack.
see this wisp? I guess not. Footy here. Scouts and sees the counter expansion. What can Chaemiko do against it though? Wait a minute. This is undead. Lulz. The races were wrong. I fixed it though, without anyone even telling me. You guys didn't see it either. Haha. Well, maybe you did. We have a bit of a delay here. AM with the boots. I like that. Keeper is level 3 with the level 2 treants. I don't like that so much. But then again, there's the spell from the Shadow Priest, so Entangle may not be too useful. Oh, can he cancel this with the Water Elemental only? No. Damage is good on the Water Elemental, but not that good.
A player's forces are under attack.
Next Shadow Priest coming in.
Town is under siege.
Is there a tech somewhere? Oh, there is. Night of Tech, of course, is already done. What's Moon going for here is the question. We have 1 lore, 2 lores. Oh, slow. From the Mud Golem. Oh, TP actually. I thought he was staffing away. TP's to the main. Because of the Mud Golem?
A player's forces are under attack.
Leaving books on the ground, guys. How do you feel about that? Oh, picks it up. Just for you. Just for Twitch chat. AM almost level 4. AKA infinite mana. He gets to this shop first, gets the Scroll of Healing first. Very important, especially for these footies against the Acid Bomb. Acid Bomb hits the back line instead, though. But Moon can't find any kills. Maybe he can kill a footy or 2, but who cares about footmen? Footmen lives don't matter. As we move towards the late game. Chaemiko's at tier 3 time. Nowadays, tier 3 is all the rage. Oh, Counter Alchemist. With Heal Spray, by the way. No Chemical Acid Bomb. Chemical Acid Bomb. And here we go. Heal Spray coming in for the footies. But don't have too many footies left. Mud Golem. Oh no! Muddy. Dies a violent death. Falling apart into muddy little pieces. Dryads. Oh, the return slow from the defend. Really nice against them. Both players taking a few losses here, but it's only Berserker slash Dryad slash Archers falling. It's not like important late game units, I think. Oh, Moon gets level 2 Alchemist though with the Chemical Rage. Looking for more kills! Pretty bloody encounter here in the middle of the map. Oh, nice. Moon looking for more kills. That's pretty cool. He's gonna save the Dryad as well. Save her! Boots of Speed! AM with the boots! Oh. Perhaps doesn't get her though. Look at those boots, guys. Alright, get him. Get him! Dun, 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 dun. Come on! Dramatic chase scene! Get her! She's getting blocked by an archer. Oh, she gets away. That was intense.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ah, shit. That changed earlier? Yeah, the tournament here stated something incorrect. Let's swap back. How weird. Thanks for letting me know, guys. No tier 3, just tier 2. Nowadays we see so much tier 3 prioritization by the humans. Not here though. Thank you very much, Claro, for the 2-month resub, and the Apocalypse for the 12 months. Much appreciated. Alchemist quickly getting to level 3. However, Moon is going Mass Dryads. Going into Bears now. In my opinion, neither Bears nor Dryads have a chance against tier 3 human. If the human has long enough time to get the upgrades and get his tech rolling. But this is only tier 2 human. Is Chaemiko afraid of a push coming in? Of course, with an expansion position like this, it's really hard to get the lumber in. If it's over here, it's a little bit easier, at least at the beginning. Echo Isles is always quickly crept up, as we see here. Once again, not too many creeps remaining at all. Keeper, for that reason, will be staying far away from level 5 for quite a while. Looking for a bit of harass, I like that, just with the tele staff. When there's no MK in the game, you don't have to fear anything. You can always go freely for those harasses. And can even make lumber income more difficult if he takes out more trees over here. A minor thing, but could be something that becomes valuable, perhaps. Second Sanctum. More rifles, more casters, more mortars. No tier 3. Human tier 3 is such a massive upgrade, man. Inner Fire, third hero. Orb of Fire. No, just kidding. Orb of Fire is of course pretty useless. But Inner Fire and Frag Shards alone is like insane. And this once again was pretty expensive. Forced mass repair. And all the Keeper had to do was spam a couple of treants. Easy. Chaemiko now really low lumber. And by now it might be too late really for tier 3. Moon at 76 supply. The upgrades for his Dryads and Bears are 1-1 only. Front line for Chaemiko here isn't really too promising. Only a couple of footies. No breakers or anything with upgrades. More teams though are starting to go against the Dryads. The dancing begins a little bit late. But with the heal spray, footies turn out to be pretty tanky. Has to go for the invul here to get out of that entangled acid bomb. Was too much damage along with the Bears. No roar here at all. They don't have Mark of the Claw just yet. Oh, the mortar teams were out of position. Too slow to micro them back, so Chaemiko has to TP out of this. That's always the thing with Chaemiko. His small army control is second to none. It's like perfect. But his big army control isn't quite on the same level. I know that feeling very well. When armies hit 70 supply and more, I always feel like overwhelmed. So much shit going on. Not saying Chaemiko is the same. He's of course much better than me. But he's better with small armies as well. Militia move out. Is he trying to tower him? I saw inventory ivories in the inventory earlier. Tower up the middle. That's also very valuable. To get sharp control here. Scrolls of Healing make all the difference. As Moon has 1 so far on the Keeper. Intercepting the militia from the main. And the first couple of breakers coming out. And more mortar teams. I think he's up to 4 now? 3 mortar teams. But wouldn't it have been better for Chaemiko to just remake some more peasants? And go tier 3. Oh. The reach around from the Bears coming in with a massive angle. Quite a few Bears now, certainly. And these towers will absolutely not be coming up. And all the trees are deforested. Is that a verb? They're all gone. Keeper got rid of them, and so easy now for the bears to find a good position. Usually around this little tree corner here, and then moving along, hiding behind the next tree corner. Ranged army like rifles and mortar teams can be very effective against bears, but here, bears just dominate the middle of the map. Moon has so much time. Moon is going more upgrades, tier 2-2 now on his bears. And I wouldn't be too surprised to see a Chimruse pop up soon. If this was Law Lion, Chimruse would already be on this way. I'm pretty sure.
A town is under siege.
Oh, marketplace time. Another thing, when you're very rich, can consider buying some items at the marketplace. Wand of Illusion and Sentry Wards. Valuable consumables. Isn't the Grand Final best of 7? No. It's best of 5 as well. Thank you very much, Capo Ben, for the 26 months. Shout out to my guy, Sasha. Alright, here we go. Next fight being attempted by Chaemiko. He has to kite back, of course, but also has to find the time to get in the damage. Just running isn't good enough. And the bears, I love it. They're not just on a click, just walking into the breaker wall, but they're being manually microed into the back, where now the squishy range army has to deal with them. And it's 5 bears, 6 bears, 7 bears with Roar, with 2-2 upgrades. And now level 5 for the Keeper as well. Summoning more Treants, mass Treants from the side. This is a pretty good position though, especially if Chaemiko should be able to fall behind this little narrow choke, but he's just standing here. Standing and holding his ground against these 2-3 bears. So incredibly strongly upgraded. I think Blizzard also, somewhere along the road, should have been chosen here for this AM. Who is now in the perfect position. And here will take a fight, but... Oh! Moon opens up the choke once again. With the Treants. We have Control Magic coming in, but it's so many Treants, he can't steal them all. Can't steal all the Roar either. Swirl of Healing coming in by Moon. He is now level 5 Alchemist. This Acid Bomb is so powerful. AoE, take damage across everything. And the minus armor, of course. Alchemist for Chaemiko, though. Does he have a staff for him or something? He's getting focused by these Dryads. He's somehow still alive. But that was the GG, and Chaemiko taps out. And that's the 1-0 for Moon. Ooh, I actually made it in. Okay, seems like there's a bit of a break. Was a bit of a break, so we're live in the next one. Once again, Moon. Taking a moment. I wouldn't mind a moment as well to use the facilities, but whatever. Gonna power through this. Chaemiko's ready. Moon is ready. 1-0 for our world champion. Where did that game go wrong? It looked like a good opening. Early Shadow Priests, pretty early expansion, just a bit of harassment. I think you have to go tier 3 in this matchup as human. Not so easy on Echo Isles, I know. Lumber there, hard to come by. Oh shit, boys. Oh yeah. This is why I love Moon. Guys, notice anything interesting yet? There's no altar here. Neutral hero build order. Moon has been fond of this for a long time throughout the history of Warcraft, but ever since 1.30 rolled around and the Keeper arrived, this has fallen completely out of favor. We never see neutral hero build order at all anymore. I'm talking about the pro level here, of course, but Moon is doing it again. I love it. Absolutely love it. Aiming apparently for the Merc Camp creep first. So, he's gonna need a hero with summons. Moon loves the Beastmaster. Has to be the Beastmaster, right? Sometimes in the past, we used to see Dark Ranger as well. But you don't get any skeletons from the golems here as they're magic immune. And you kind of need a bit of extra damage. If Moon really wants to creep this camp first. Let's take a look at Chaemiko's base. MK first! What is going on in this game? MK first, a really risky pick. If you find yourself against an early level 3 keeper, he can just run you down and entangle, kill you off. I guess it's the same for every hero. But also, if you play aggressively with Huntresses, the way you deal with that is basically level 3 AM. But it's an MK. MK going for the Merc Camp creep first, which I guess you have to do. Whew. Wisp is going to see this early. Oh, Wisp block. Is that going to force the ensnare or something? No. Okay, it's fine.
A player's forces
So
are
what's the
under
hero?
attack.
It is Dark Ranger. He's going to start off with the Murlocs, right? I think. Dark Ranger against MK. Wow. I have not seen this in such a long time. The last time I saw this may have been TH versus Yumiko. That was more than a year ago. Alright. Mass skeletons. Scourge bone chimes for the MK. Not bad at all, actually.
Forces are under attack.
MK has the issue as a first hero that he doesn't have summons, has to tank everything, and this is gonna be a bit more healing for him. Along with the High Priest, Shadow Priest. Very fast expanding. There's Moon here. Yeah, guys, I don't know. Usually, you know, in this matchup, I may not be playing Night Elf for Human, but we have seen a lot of games in this matchup already, in this patch. We kind of have an understanding of what needs to happen for the Human, for the AM, what needs to happen for the Keeper. But this is a complete curveball. I don't know how this is really gonna go. MK, as a first hero though, is a hero that has to expand.
A player's forces are
Can't really play that on one base. And here comes that expansion. It's going to be level 3 for the Mountain King. He's got Clap and Stormbolt. I don't know if Chaemiko scouted this so far, by the way. Sending out a Scout Footman now. And is going to learn about the Dark Ranger. So what's he going to choose on level 3, I wonder? Against Skeletons, you really want Clap. And against Archers as well. Clap should be the choice here. And now he sees it. Okay. Footy saw it. Saw the Skeletons. Saw the Archers. Must be Clap. He's holding on to the skill point for now.
a player's forces are under attack.
Both heroes here leveling pretty quickly. I say that though, the Dark Ranger isn't even level 3. I feel like he could have used those skeletons a little bit better. Sent some of them over for scouting as well, and for a bit of harass perhaps, but that didn't exactly work. MK 3.5. Night Elf, of course, is going to be way faster with the tech. I say that, but tech hasn't even started yet. 34 supply for Moon. Going into Huntresses now. And here we see the level 2 Clap, by the way. More skeletons coming over for the harass. Expo's done. About to be mining for the Night Elf base. It's still taking longer than a minute. Illusions to scout. With the Stormbolt, with the Clap. This MK is really strong right now. Sells the Scourge Bone Chimes. Boots, of course, very valuable. Also going for the Circlet here. And there's the first of the Claps. And yeah, Huntresses. Usually the AM with the level 2 elementals can deal with them very well, but we don't have that this game. So the piercing damage has to come from the trolls, and with that the first Huntress will fall. The 5-second stun, pretty good right there. The danger here is that once the footies start dying, they're gonna create a snowball effect. And a lot of these peasants are hurt already. And the level 2 Dark Minions are pretty good from the Dark Ranger, especially in the early game. Shop in the back. Very, very important over here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Kind of tentative early game, right? Both players expanding. Nobody's really looking for too much aggression. It's kind of a creep fest, mostly. Which, I don't know. Does that favor the MK? I feel like that favors the MK. MK is one of the greatest scaling heroes in the game. Bad on level 1, bad on level 2. But get him to level 3, 4, 5, 6, and he's insane. Whereas Dark Ranger, I feel like it's kind of the opposite for her. Really good on level 1, level 2, level 3, especially in the early game. But then, kind of like the Farseer, falls off. But even level 5 for her isn't so good. Level 6, of course, is insane. Charm. What is the cooldown on that? 60 seconds or whatever? Basically kill a unit and gain a unit at the same time. MK getting close to level 5 here pretty quickly though. TP coming in against the Huntresses. Over here. And with the Stormbolt. Gets a kill for his troubles as well. The tier 2 tech. Whoa, it's really late. I thought that would start sooner. No. Why did he put the expansion here and not here, by the way? Isn't it much better for lumber over there?
A town is under siege.
L5 MK boys is ready. And a Zeppelin for Chaemiko here. Shredder as well. That one wants to be protected. Oh, but Chaemiko doesn't have a TP at the moment. Is he diving for the Shredder kill? Not really. Distraction, distraction, distraction. Chaemiko a little sloppy not to have any towers in the main, right? Oh, losing the Shredder would hurt. That would hurt a lot. But the Shredder is fighting back. Silence comes in, but only after the Stormbolt. Is it clap 3? Yes, it's clap 3. Against the skeleton, very nice. Clap them. Clap them. Dude, you don't want to lose your Shredder. Just clap. Man, he's taking his mana points very seriously. I like the Zeppelin being kept over here to see the opponent. Again, you don't want to lose this Shredder. Oh, saves him with a Zeppelin. That was a bait, actually. That was cool. That was cool by Chaemiko. I like that. Using him as a bait. But still, this was very expensive in gold, as we'll see here in a moment. Whoa! 650 gold. Just with the Dark Ranger swooping in and saying hello. He's gonna have to TP out of this now, though. Oh, as the Zeppelin crashes and burns. Chaemiko. Small army control, he's no joke. One Huntress will be lost there by Moon, along with the Zeppelin. But he bought himself so much time. Time for what? Hippo Riders! Hippo Riders, boys! Just like Lawliant against Sock in the Open Qualifier. Are Hippo Riders the new answer to MK? Kind of seems like it, I guess. Stormbolt. Focus. It's gonna get one of those Hippo Riders, maybe. Oh! Wow. Last second save. Second Berserker's coming in, but no more mana on the MK. Doesn't want to take that fight anymore. And Chaemiko says goodbye. And this time he's going tier 3. Second hero, Archmage. Not Blood Mage. Wow. So many trolls. Triple Shadow Priest and a single Berserker as well. But there's 2 guards in the main. Oh, almost a cancel. Oh, that's such a big deal. That's so annoying. And he's going for the Shredder as well. Oh, the Zeppelin again. Damn, dude, that Zeppelin. And for this now, AM makes a lot of sense. Water Elementals here to deal with this annoying these annoying Hippo Riders. It's gonna be very helpful. Moon's not teching.
A player's forces are
Moon's
under
staying
attack.
tier 2. Few upgrades on these Hippo Riders. Is he just trying to crack this? MK, no shop over here, by the way. Oh, man. And these footies are dying one by one. Don't have defenders, it seems. Oh, man. Moon. He's starting to snowball. He's starting to snowball here pretty hard. Once again, the Zeppelin save at the very last second. The Berserkers are trying to fight them, but they are getting sniped one by one. Level 5 now on the Dark Ranger. She's kind of stuck in the main, though. She's going to have to TP out of this. As the silence is going to be wearing off in a moment. Stormbolt is going to be dangerous. TP's out before the silence is over. Alright, that was scary for Chaemiko. He lost a lot of stuff there, but he holds on. And now going double workshop for gyrocopters. Gyrocopters with flag cannons are amazing against anything in masses in the air. Well, not against bats, I guess, but against basically everything else. Is Moon really playing Dark Ranger solo? Is he planning on winning this game with charm or something? This is why I personally love Moon. He just plays stuff that nobody else does. And because he's so good, a lot of it works. Not everything, not all of it works, but a lot of it works. Like he played mass archers against undead successfully. Like he played mass archers against orc even successfully. More experience for the Dark Ranger. Orb of Fire now though for the MK. Certainly not the best orb in the game, certainly not in this patch, but you can attack air with it, so that's pretty nice. And it's 10 damage, it's not bad. Can you bash air targets, by the way? I mean, he can't, he doesn't have bash, but can you? I don't think I've ever seen that. With an orb, of course, I mean. And here we go, Hippo Riders into the main. Getting the Shredder as well. And Chaemiko may find himself low on lumber soon because of that. Tier 3 is done. More upgrades. Where is marksmanship? Do they have it already? No. No marksmanship yet. Gyros need... Do they have flag cannons? I'm not sure. Ah, yeah, they do. They do. Yes, yes, yes. But he doesn't have the numbers just yet. And now there's no more towers in the main. This is very annoying. Is it Dark Ranger level 6? Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Very close. Very close. Very close. Getting tons of bonus experience now, of course, being tier 3 solo hero. Where's marksmanship? He still doesn't have marksmanship. Once there's 15 gyros, they're gonna steamroll over these hippos. But you have to get the numbers first. Ideally with some upgrades. Another shredder. Ooh. That's pretty expensive. And here we go once again. Not enough lumber for mass masonry upgrades. And that's level 6. Oh my god. Oh my god! Is he gonna steal a peasant again? Like against Todd? Here come the gyros though. Oh, but he unloads! He unloads and now I can fight him! Right! I forgot about that! Oh my god, I totally forgot. I totally forgot. You gotta be kidding me.
Forces are under attack.
Maybe he's just killing this town hall. Oh, TP out. Wait. Okay. That looks a little timid, but alright. Couldn't he have taken that fight? He has so many hippogriffs. 11 hippos. They would have destroyed these flying machines. More and more flying machines. The higher the numbers get, though, the worse it is for the hippogriffs. Because of the splash damage.
A player's forces are under attack.
And... oh. These are the two fastest units in the game. Hippogriff and flying machine. Oh, he stole something! With a charm, steals a berserker. Doesn't keep it for long, though. Oftentimes with the Dark Ranger on level 6, you want to get a staff as well. Steal a unit, staff it away, and save it like that right away. Oof. Paladin's just dead. Goodbye. Level 7 almost in the Dark Ranger. Oh, the AM as well. Are you serious? So what is this game? Moon at 76 supply. Just Hippo Riders. This is how I played the Night Elf campaign. Just Hippo Riders. Scroll of Protection, Scroll of Healing. And Chaemiko can't fight it. What the hell? Thank you very much, ZGZer for the sub, and also Luki Designs for the sub. Thank you guys. It's a lot of gyros now, though. There's a lot of gyros. The Scroll of Protection is going to be lasting for too much longer. And MK's almost level 6. Okay. I don't know. Avatar? No, he goes Stormbolt. No Cosmodon, unfortunately. He still doesn't have marksmanship, right? Isn't it 20 damage with marksmanship? 20 minimum damage? Oh, the splash damage, though! He's trying to fight against it with that Scroll of Healing. A lot of hippos are hurt here. But they pack a significant punch against air units. Oh, the AM may have to TP out of this. Oh, 12 HP. 5 HP. Jesus Christ, just TP already. Using him as bait as the flying machines come back in again. But they're trading, I guess. Something leveled up.
A player's forces
Didn't someone level up? What the hell is this game? Flying machines against hippos. They counter each other. Depends on the numbers. Rifleman stolen as well, with the charm coming in again. But all these hippogriffs are dying now, and the Dark Ranger, what about her? Healthstone has to use it. Gets the AM kill though. Silence now coming in against the Paladin, against the MK. Level 8 Dark Ranger. She can go for life drain now. And once again, hippos unloaded. AM bought back from the tavern. And I think air superiority now goes to Moon by a little. Getting more kills. Once again, the Expo is getting shredded, literally, by the shredder. MK is still very strong, though. Paladin is almost level 3. It's going to be a big, big level up for him. AM level 4, not too far away either. That's another big one. Moon, once again, he's the only player in the world who could ever play this on a competitive level. Goddamn Dark Rangers, Solo, and Hippo Riders. Nobody else can do this. The Hippogriff can't win that fight. Captain Laxnacken, thank you very much for the 4 months. Moon lost a lot, though. Moon was up at 76 supply at one point. Now he's at 33. I think he's lost this, honestly. And the Dark Ranger walking into the middle of everything. He's gonna get surrounded here. It's an easy surround. But you can staff. She can just staff. Okay. Oh, Wand of the Wind! That might be the Wand of the Wind to win this game. AM still had a charge. That's it. She's dead. Steals the water elemental, trying to get out of the surround. The MK is still silenced, but not for too much longer. And the Dark Ranger is dead. Double level ups. Massive level ups for the Paladin and the AM. I think this is it. I think Chaemiko's done it. He had to hold on for such a long time just with flying machines. But now his heroes are so strong. His heroes outclass the Dark Ranger by so much. Yes, you can charm a couple of units here and there, but it's not even very valuable units. We have a couple of rifles and stuff. Oh my god. That clap. Shadow Meld doesn't protect you from that one. And the next one. Boom! One more and he's got 2 more kills. Just like that. But getting the tree also would be pretty nice. Long range Stormbolt on the Dark Ranger is actually deceptively tanky with a 900 HP. Dryads against the Water Elementals, okay. But not good against anything else, really. Chaemiko going for tanks now. It's time to lane this game to a conclusion. Oh, and the clap! Kills all the Wisps and another one of these archers. Level 7 almost on this MK. GG by Moon. With one hell of a strat. Almost broke Chaemiko. Almost. But Chaemiko, so well done. Holds on by a thread for the longest time. And that is why we love Moon. He plays stuff that nobody else plays. And nobody else could pull off either. Alright. He was up a map. He could afford a bit of cheese. But Chaemiko will not be taken out this easily. Well, I shouldn't say easily. By no means was that easy. Okay. I'm gonna have to run to the bathroom here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to leave you alone for 90 seconds. I hope you can hang on without me. Gonna be right back. Whew, that was a pressing issue. Oh, right, sorry. I'm back now. And we move on to map number 3, which is Amazonia. Moon in the top right in the blue. Against Chaemiko's red in the bottom left. I can only assume this must be AM versus Keeper. We saw some really strange stuff on LR, but AZ is usually more restrictive in that regard with the first hero choices. And yeah, has to be these two. This is a very hard fast expansion map if the keeper is there to show up for harass. Seeing Lawlight's game versus Sock here yesterday,
Players' forces are under attack.
that was pretty painful. That was pretty rough. Let's see if perhaps Chaemiko can do this another way. Do this a little bit better. Is that a wall off? Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. I thought for a second that might not be walled off. Yeah. But here there's an opening. This is more and more nowadays for the human bases to have an opening. For the AM to get in, if it should be required. Also later for the Shredder to get in. And then perhaps wall off if you have to. But of course walling off against the keeper is not that valuable in the first place because he can just open it up with treants. I like the Wisp Scout over here. I don't know how much he's seeing. Second water elemental being summoned early. You can creep this with only one water elemental, of course. Oh, the Wisp. Gets one detonate off. And the keeper is here right away.
A player's forces are under attack.
Both heroes with the same amount of experience. So, Expo, yay or nay? Peasants being shuffled into the mine, the ones that are hurt. Was that a lightning shield creep? He may have had to deal with a lightning shield there. One foot is going to be lost, but he has others to replace them. Like Astanos in the 300. Oh, the Watch Elemental get ensnared. That means it's not tanking for the peasant. Oh, that's not good. That's no bueno at all. Oh shit, that's so much damage. Ow, ow, ow. Keeper doesn't get the item. Didn't get the experience either. Scroll the beast juice right away. I like that. Just get him out of here. Just make him leave. But the keeper, of course, wants to do as much damage as he can. So far, this has been 4 peasants dying, I think. 3 or 4. Last hit goes to the AM. That's level 3. Very important right there. But peasants in the back still hurt. One footy. Also on the brink of death. Peasants now being juggled into the mine. And now with that, the pressure should subside. Hero Water Elemental saves the workforce. Reveal coming in. Huh. Chaemiko thought there might be an archer hiding there, but that wasn't the case. Only 3 peasants now though for the power build. More have to come from the main. It's going to be more lumber that costs for Chaemiko. AM is pretty strong though, I guess, with his level 3. And quite a bit of attack speed. Whereas the keeper, if he gets level 3 here, is that enough? I don't think it is. I think he needs one more, maybe? It's close. Oh! It's exactly to the point, level 3. That's beautiful. Ashalanor TV, thank you very much for the 3-month resub. Still waiting for the ladder streams. Dude! We've had streams every day. The last 11 days. There were plenty of streams. But yeah, no ladder streams, that is correct. Next week probably, when there's gonna be a little less tournaments going on during the week. Gonna be time for some Remo ladder plays again. Where you can see me misclicking a lot. That's my biggest strength, I think. I'm really good at misclicking. I got that down. I am with the tele staff now. It's going to keep him safe against one entangle at least. Shredder. No Shredder just yet. Shredder could be purchased though. Chaemiko has the resources right now. Second hero, Alchemist time. Right? 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 Ah, it's a here already. Okay, sorry. Alchemist is here. This tower I don't see standing for too much longer. Level 2 Treants. What?
A town is under siege.
Is that the right call? Here's a shredder now. Was just purchased and immediately goes to work. On trees here as well. However, these are animated trees. And with the militia support, at least the tower's being kept safe. I didn't think that one was going to survive, but it does. Shredder, of course, you don't want to lose that one. That was very expensive, and you're gonna need it for the lumber. It's really nice to have a shredder here. That means you can always call militia for lumber from the main without being low on lumber, ever. And militia are certainly going to be required. Mass repair. Power build on the Arcane Vault here. And, oh, it's so close. The archer damage is almost enough, but you have to repair after as well, but he didn't. Oh. AM gets 2 Regen Scrolls and 1 Clarity, at least, from the shop before it falls. The Arcane Tower is helping quite a lot here against the Treants. But it's so many Treants. And Talons coming. Talons from double wind production, no more archers now, and with the Talons and the fairy fire that they bring along with the magic damage, footmen and militia both are going to have a very tough time remaining alive.
A player's forces are under
And
attack.
Chaemiko has to send some peasants back into the main to have available as militia. Answer to this is towers. Tower up each base, 3 to 4 guard towers, tech, and then sanctums for breakers are the answer against this. But that is so far away. He techs without towers. Whew. The footies are supposed to buy the time for towers. Okay, Chaemiko, now seriously, it's seriously time for towers though, my friend. Okay, here's one. Here's a couple in the main. Okay. He needs to buy time for these. However he can. Footies are supposed to buy that time. But against Talons, that's not gonna be so easy. Chaemiko, you have to defend these. Oh, it doesn't even have a lumber mill yet. Oh my god. Those aren't even real towers. AM is staffing in from the shop. He brings Tome of Retraining. Oh! It's Blizzard time, boys. It's kind of cool. Does that work? Against Entangle? Oh, the footies are also hurt though, and the lightning shield as well. Chaemiko has to TP out of his expansion, evacuate with everything that he has. Another lightning shield is being cast onto his army.
Forces are under attack.
Splits it quickly though, and this expo is so extremely broken. It's like Jimmy Rourke in The Wrestler. Broken beyond belief, man. Yeah, there's no saving this. Can Chaemiko stabilize in one base? Is that possible? He's got Blizzard now, I think, right? He does. Okay. That's very good against Talons. Oh, but you have to stand still. That's also dangerous against the Keeper. Ooh! Blizzard hits nicely, though. I have to say that much. AM's also dropping lower HP, though. There's no priests here. There's no shop here. There's no way to heal, basically. Heal spray. Oh, that Blizzard again. That was very nice, but also quickly cancelled. With just a single entangle. But now the Keeper out of mana. The AM, still plenty mana left to use. Oh, going far forward here. Receives another Fairy Fire. Basically no armor now. Is there anything happening in Moon's base? Nope, still tier 2. Moon at 50 supply now. This is the most natural timing to go tier 3. Just for, I don't know, Orb of Venom, it might be worth it. Also heal scroll time though. Uses the one that he already had. 2 still available in the shop. Stealing the invul away here would also be a big deal. As the AM will certainly be desiring that item. Oh, and the cancel as well. On the regen. Well done for the Keeper. Alchemist's gonna get level 3 here. Creeping up the natural with the Ancient of War. And it's expansion time, I guess. Lore transition coming. Somewhere here there was a Hunter's Hall actually being produced. Greater mana. Outstanding find right there. So, Chaemiko. As I said earlier, breakers are really, really good against this army. And he's got 1 sanctum now. He's gonna have 2 sanctums. Sanctums? Sancti? I don't know. Blizzard creeping is pretty fast, but you don't have anything to tank for the footies. So those are dropping very low as well. Oh, the keeper could find a juicy, juicy little jack over here. I guess only 1 footy in the end. Oh, but from the other side comes the alchemist. Just waiting for the big ass acid bomb. Not using the mana. Gets the valuable kill here on the priest. There's no adept training yet. No dispel for the human. And the blizzard now in an entrenched position. Either to siege or to defend against siege. Blizzard is really good, but you need a big front line for this to really be a strong spell. Looking rough for Chaemiko. Whereas Moon, he's teching, he's expanding, he's got complete map control. Keeper's continuing to scout and provide information. Alchemist is continuing to creep up to level 4 now already. Squared Bone Chimes could be very helpful as well if he goes MGs or Bears upon reaching tier 3. Chaemiko. Not even at 40 supply yet. Okay, we have breakers coming out. Yes, they are good. Very good. Against archers and talons. Is Chaemiko gonna try to expand? He is. Okay. It's a bit of a desperate attempt, of course, but I think desperation is called for in a game like this. That's just the nature of AZ. Extremely hard expansion map. Extremely hard. Perhaps Chaemiko should have tried to just play this on 1 base.
Town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Red camp now even for Moon. Oh, there's a bit of a creep jack coming in. AM joining the party with the staff. MK has a Stormbolt available. Oh no, he's dead. Clap first. Clap first, never mind. One of the winds is down here actually. Just chilling. Oh, aggro's the creeps. Whoops, that wasn't the idea. That expansion attempt had been cancelled, and Fairy Fire on all these peasants gonna give perfect information of the next expansion coming up. Moon is gonna close out this game now. Coming in with a couple of Dryads as well. Moon loves his Dryads. And they're pretty good against AM. Neither Watch Elementals nor Blizzard will do anything to them. The Grand Golem. It's gonna be another big drop. Oh, the Crystal Ball only, I guess. But level 5 for the Keeper. Treants are being stolen. It's kind of cool. Does he have the mana to support all the steals? 1, 2. It's also kind of free experience from Moon, of course. Chaemiko at 40. Finally reaching 40 supply in this game. Oh. But seems like 1 breaker will be the loss over here. Alright, a couple more steals. Clap, Blizzard, hey! Chaemiko is holding at his expansion. But of course the tier 3 hasn't come yet. Oh! Chaemiko tapping out at an unusual time. Actually doesn't see a chance for himself anymore, alright. That's a 2-1 for Moon, taking the lead in this grand final. So Moon goes back to standard play, and there looks very, very convincing. But it was easy. It was one of the toughest maps for human. If there were more vetoes, AZ would oftentimes be removed, but of course, humans have to remove Twisted, basically. So, Terenas Stand is going to be the choice here. This is a map that we'll often see removed from the Night Elf side. Not wanting to give easy Merc Camp access to the human, easy expansion access to the human, and easy MK first plays to the human. But MK first has exposed a new weakness, and that is mass Hippo Archers, Hippo Riders. Wasn't successful earlier, but we saw being successful as well from Ro4 on this very map, where he finalized his win in the open qualifier yesterday. Moon now with match points. Is he gonna claim the victory already? Or does Chaemiko bring him all the way to the edge? Terenas Stand. Game number 4. Do we have anything special here? Not really. No neutral hero build order. No. I don't know. Pally rifles, I guess, but nah. Everything's standard here. The first interesting thing is going to be the first hero choice for Chaemiko. It's going to be AM most of the time, I guess, maybe, but this is also a very popular MK first map. Considering he already played it on LR, I wouldn't be too surprised to see it again here. On LR, I feel there's way more potential counterplay and risk to playing an MK first. But here, it's not really even so dangerous. You go for the instant level 2 over here and the Merc support, which is much easier to acquire than on LR. But it's no Mountain King. Archmage instead. I was kind of expecting a Mountain King, to be honest with you. Should of course be the keeper. Oh! Diggity damn. It's a warden. Very cool. Moon once again making fans of us. Fans of us. Yeah. If we are not already playing keeper first, playing Dark Ranger first, and now playing warden first. Who is certainly a more scary hero on level 6 and onward than a Dark Ranger is. And also against the AM. Very scary. This is where the Night Elves terrorized the humans already, but in the days before the Keeper. Back in 2015 with Ro4 and his Warden. And his high-level style. Continuously harassing the economy, coming in with Fan of Knives. Slowing down the income of the humans so well. And she's having a bit of a resurgence in the meta at the moment. A renaissance, if you will. We see it more from Foggy again. Against Undead, though, mostly. Oh, the footy last hits. They could be really big. Can he claim some? We'll have to have the big one. Oh, Ancient of Wardenai. It's gonna prevent the Warden level 2 here for a little, at least. Greater Invul for her, and Gauntlets. Not the greatest items. Invul in the late game might be nice, or perhaps for a bit more harass, but mana. It's all about mana for the Warden.
player's forces are under attack.
And it should be a fast expansion on both sides, I guess. It's a very easy level 3 creep route. For that reason, you like to play it with an MK here oftentimes. Oh, Chaemiko is actually... Wait, is he not? Is he attacking?
Forces are under attack.
No. Just taking out this camp over here first, and then it's going to be time for the natural. S5. Peasants move out, and we do have fast expansion. Alright. Moon's still on tier 1. Creeping up heavily here with his warden. A hero who, of course, much like the Mountain King, heavily relies on levels. Before 3, she feels close to useless. But with level 3, level 4, level 5, and especially level 6, she unlocks her true potential. It's taking him a while though. Level 3 here isn't too fast, whereas the AM gets it much quicker. Claws +9 for him, greater invul for him against the Warden is very good. The Warden will get there though. The Wand of Illusion is actually pretty nice for creeping, soaking up some more damage. Perhaps with that he could even creep the natural just with those illusions. But it seems like Moon is waiting for the Ancient of War. As the expansion is coming up for Chaemiko Footies on the way over. So he has scouted the Warden now. Now he knows. I don't know if he knew before. I don't think so. Two points in Phantom Knives. No third point chosen just yet on this Warden. With Shadow Strikes, it should be pretty easy to find the pickoffs here on the footies. But Chaemiko is coming in at a good timing. Moon looks like he's not quite ready for this. And of course Moon wants to counter expand here, but that is being slowed down quite a lot now.
Town is under player's forces.
And yeah, Warden shows she doesn't have level 2 Shadow Strike, so she can't just run down the AM too easily at all. There's a Telly Staff though on the Warden. If there's a Wisp somewhere in the main or at the expansion, the damage towards the economy could be tremendous. Ooh! Sneaky, sneaky Tree of Life over here. Okay. Warden doesn't want to staff anywhere though. It's a little too hot at home right now. Has to make sure nothing's gonna die here. So got her all her, what's it called? Chickens in a line? Ducks in a row? Ducks in a row, right? Something like that. Feels like this AM's level 4. It's always got water elementals. But he's not really. Seeing a bit of experience here or there. I don't think the AM got a single kill just yet. But certainly slowing down the expansion attempts. But he doesn't... Oh, is he gonna scout for this? Oh no. That would have been such a sick play. And it's not too uncommon of a position. And the Warden actually uses her greater invul very early to finally, I guess, get rid of this pressure. But the AM finding more kills with his water elemental here still. Oh, level 4 for the Warden. Nice block. Chaemiko with the blocks is just insane. He's got by far the best blocks in the world. It's not even close. Did you guys see that clip on Reddit where he was blocking with a water elemental against a scroll of speed grunt? Completely outrageous.
A town is under siege.
Oh! AM scouted for it. The footy was being sent away to save himself, and coincidentally, he finds the expo. AM stabs onto the footy. Doesn't have the most damage here just yet. The Warden stabs herself back to the main, gets up the mana, and with all that mana and level 4, should be able. Alright, creeps just wake up, say hello. Oh, waking up more creeps off to the side. Shadow Priest is dead. After being polymorphed. Now there's level 2 Shadow Strike, so now it's a little painful for the AM. But Chaemiko himself still has that greater invul. Tier 2 is done now. We have the double sanctums coming. MK second on the Night Elf side. Tier 3 on its way. Dryads. Tome of Experience for the Warden. Exactly what she wants. Wants to be level 5 as soon as possible. A level 6 Warden. It might be a bit of an exaggeration, but it oftentimes feels like a level 6 Warden can defeat a tier 2 human army all by herself. So I would recommend Chaemiko to go tier 3. Play this out longer. But it looks like he wants to try to be aggressive against the Warden here. Who is level 5? Gets a lot of bonus experience already. Is gonna get even more upon hitting tier 3. But Chaemiko wants to come in. Wants to see if he can't break this expansion before it pays off. But it's not much of a force to do it with. You kind of want Scroll of Healing as well against the Warden. MK is not bringing one. Moon only 37 supply. He doesn't really have much. Whereas Chaemiko, 50 supply already and plenty of gold as well. Lumber seems to once again be the bigger issue. Big fan of knives. Level 3 fan. It's quite painful.
A player's forces are under attack.
Sorceress is coming. Okay. But it has to be more than just sorceresses. Is he expecting bears? Do we have bears? Okay, we do have bears coming. Rejuvenation also very nice for the Warden, much like the Demon Hunter. To heal up your melee heroes again. Oh, second hero here for Moon. He's got Nature's Blessing now as well. Ancient of War in position on the map to creep up more, not for experience perhaps, but certainly for items. Greater mana, that's what he wants. Moon is really slow at getting into upkeep though. Not even at 50 yet. And what about Chaemiko? 60 supply already. Perhaps he can hit a critical point. Critical timing. When Chaemiko's not ready. When Moon's not ready. Greater Invul. This Warden now very survivable. And I guess it's go time. Breakers, casters, footies, couple of mercs. It looks like a bit of a ragtag troop. Not exactly the perfect comp, but quickly assembled. MK running into range with a Stormbolt. The Berserker would be a very welcome find. And he's gonna get that one. Warden. Can it be the Warden show? Can it be the Warden all by herself? If this push doesn't work, if this Warden deflects and gets level 6, this is gonna be problematic for Chaemiko. Is this an all-in already by the human? I don't know. But it's a big, big commitment, I can tell you that much. Not too much mana on the Warden anymore, though. Only one more fan. Moon's buying more time for himself. Slow is coming out. Scroll of Healing as well. Casters, though, dying pretty quickly to these Dryads, but still so much left standing for Chaemiko. I guess he did have the right idea. But now he's chasing the army, far away from the expansion. And every kill matters. Every kill matters so much for the Warden. Stormbolt is ready. Oh, no, it's not. It's not. He checked out the mana before. Saw there wasn't enough, so staff back again. Reju now as well applied. Only Reju first, and then the Moonwell, I guess.
Town is under siege.
But very little mana now. Very, very little mana on the board.
Forces are under attack.
He needs level 6. AM should stop casting Water Elementals, I think. Too easily dispelled. Too much experience. If this Warden gets level 6, she could actually deal with this army by herself. Dryads looking for reinforcements. Very smart. Just one kill here, one kill there. Bit by bit, get to level 6. And the Water Elementals are more experienced, of course. 1, 2. Fan of Knives. More experience. Priest killed. More experience. Warden 1 kill away. 1 kill is all he needs. The Dryad here has the Dispel against the Water Elemental. I won't actually get it. That's it. That's level 6. This sorceress right here. He's gonna get another kill as well. But I think the Expo's gone. I don't think this one can be saved anymore. There we go. Level 6. And the breaker also. I totally didn't see this one. Apologies, guys. Yes, this expansion is lost, but this one's up. I didn't realize. And especially now this is turning out to be a regrettable decision. Chaemiko going aggressively against this. If it was the only expansion, already a little bit risky. But this one was scrapped. And so much gold now for the Warden. 1,000 gold, 70 supply already. Can spam mana potions now. Level 3 MK, thanks to Tome of Experience over here. And here we go. Avatar time. Pretty rare to see nowadays, but certainly still powerful. Did Chaemiko realize? Did he realize that there's another base? Chaemiko's going tier 3. I think that's definitely the way to go. How about an Alchemist third, by the way? Heal spray. AoE against the Fountain Eyes. Warden looking for a point of weakness, a point of attack to find, and, well, few reinforcements might be easy finds, indeed. Oh, nice to spell. Save the rifle. This human army is not big, though. Not by any means. And the MK has to try to get back. This is the perfect position. Pop the invul. Oh, look at this. Bears can't find any kind of connection. Ah, pop the invul. No, not popping the invul yet. Perfect position. Absolutely perfect position by Chaemiko. Is this an overextension now by Moon? Doesn't really have to fight right here. But he wants to get more kills. He wants to get more experience. He's getting closer to level 7. But also the human heroes are getting stronger here. MK, this will have to be an invul soon. Oh my god. He still takes the damage. Clips it. He clips him there. With the Fan of Knives. And now he's kind of stuck here. Invul lasts 15 seconds. Chaemiko has to count those seconds. This MK. Get him back into the main. Invis, something. No, he's stuck. He can't get in. And now he's getting killed off as well. And this is suddenly more than level 7 for the Warden. Despite this insanely strong position, the Bears somehow do it. I can tell you how. With the Avatar. The Spirits of Vengeance. Invulnerable. You can't deal with them. The only way you can deal with them is by killing the Avatar. And that's not easy. Not with this army. Oh my god, he's blocking the way out with a single Spirit of Vengeance. Are you serious? He can't even get out. Oh man. And in the meantime, the Warden, the Bears, and everything else going for the expansion. There's another Fan of Knives here. And that's basically all peasants roasted. Is this Moon making it through? It looks rough now for Chaemiko. That's it, GG. 3-1 victory here for Moon. And our world champion will be the winner of the WGL April Pro Qualifier.